ourselves a spot. Why are they called a spot?
Because they have a spot. They're part of the croaker family.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Hooked to Cooked. I'm your host, Isaac, also known as the Merman. Today, we're in the lovely beaches of Jacksonville Beach, Florida. We're trying to catch some pompano, but we wouldn't be mad if we caught some other stuff too. Let's see what we can catch. Let's catch some dinner. Yes, sir. There's one. That's a big boy right now. Perfect pompano bait. Yes, sir. Today we'll be using a rig known as a chicken rig. It's a pretty common surf setup used for bottom fishing, where this pyramid weight is going to be at the very end of the line, and then above that pyramid weight is going to be two separate circle hooks that are going to hold my bait and catch the fish. Haha, let's do it. I'm using a pretty simple knot known as a single uni knot. Now I'd explain how to do it, but it's already done. But that knot will never break. And then above that weight is gonna be our circle hooks. What I like to do is tie a little tag end like this. You can literally just make a single knot. That way the hook hangs off and isn't directly on the line. Now I'm gonna do a double one so it doesn't slide. And then off of that goes the hook. And there you have it. A good old-fashioned chicken rig. Yes, sir. I don't use shells. Fish don't like shells. All right, let's get her out there. Ooh, these waves are a little bigger than I thought they'd be. We got a rod holder for a reason. I bought a couple different size weights. I got a 2-ounce one on right now. We're gonna hope that holds. Probably not. And if it doesn't, we'll put a bigger weight on. Fish out! Fish out! Look at there! We got ourselves a spot. Why are they called a spot?
Because they have a spot. They're part of the croaker family.
Well, I was gonna say you can eat those, but I wasn't going to, so eat those. We throw them back. These are a little bit big today, so my weights aren't holding. So I gotta wade out there to about waist deep water and hold the pole. Not the worst thing in the world. That's what I just did, and I got hit on the first bite. Caught a nice little spot. So you tell me, is that what I'm supposed to be doing? I think so. Let's go. All right, how deep do we want to go? I'm going as far as I can, comfortably. Try not to splash the camera. That is the one problem. Right, here we go. God dang it, dude. Flipped when I was casting, and everything flew off, so rod change. We're doing a rod change. Let's wade out there quite a bit. Golly, come on, bro. This is ridiculous. Called for friggin' no waves today. This is the exact opposite of no waves. All right, we're going to the pier. All right, guys, the ocean is a little bit too rough. It's just gotten progressively more rough as the morning's gone on. So we're gonna call an audible and we're gonna go to the pier. Let's do it. We're out on the pier now, called an audible. Let's see what we can catch. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one out because it's already rigged up. Sand flea, tricky part about hooking them is you gotta not kill them. So you gotta figure out, oh no. Gotta figure out which one's the head, so that's the head. Then we're gonna go through the butt. Is he on the top one or the bottom one? Oh, we got a shock. We got a shock. Caught ourselves a little shock. All right, guys, stop flopping so I can get this hook out. So these guys are part of the hammerhead family, as you can tell. They're called a bonnet head. They've got crazy sensory organs right here that they go back and forth on the sand and they find crustaceans and stuff under the sand. But we're not eating this guy, so he's coming back. He's up. I got some sand fleas. I was hoping those would keep me away from them, but they love those too.
Yeah. At this point, I'd be happy if I caught those.
There he is. Another shark. No? We got a pompano. All right, don't come off, dude. Don't come off. No! That sucks. He wasn't big enough anyways, but... Yep, another shark. Don't bite me, little dude. Come on out. There we go. Gotta get the hook out. Fish on, I don't know what it is. Whiting. Let's go. It's a whiting.
Okay, that's what it was.
They're actually pretty good to eat. Yeah, probably. I don't think they have a size limit. The whiting don't. What is it? Another, nope, sea cat. Gross. Let's try and get the hook out without getting stabbed. You want to grab middle finger behind this one, pointer finger in front of it. You gotta hold these sea cats careful because they got a spine there, and a spine back here. And boy, if they poke you, I don't know what kind of poison they got in there, but it does not feel good. Nasty sea cat. Yeah, sailfin catfish. They'll leave you in some pain. I stepped on one by accident one time. Yeah, that was bad. The top fin went straight into my heel. No, I don't think so. Another one. Ow, he's digging. He is not happy. This one's a little bigger than the other ones.
Oh yeah.
A little bit bigger. Chill out, mate. I'm trying to help you. They got these cool spots on them.
Yeah.
Let me go help him real quick.
Yeah.
Just tell me if, don't let these get pulled over.
All right.
Need some help?
Yeah, he got all tangled up. I got him untangled for the most part now, but...
Dang, he didn't even get hooked in the... He got hooked in like the side of the head. You're free.
Yeah.
I'll let you toss him back.
Yeah, like, it was like all hooked around.
Yeah, they can go crazy and cause a little bit of a tangle.
I appreciate it, thank you.
Yeah, dude, of course. Maybe, we'll see. Fish are starting to bite now. All right, stop flopping. All right, guys, remember there, and back here. So you want to grab middle finger behind this one, pointer finger in front of it, and then behind these two. That way if he flops, he won't get you. See? Nice and protected. Check that dude out. He's a robin fish. And I think those spines are poisonous. Trophy fish. This guy's got some weight to him. Another shark. I always wonder, all these surfers are out here just watching us catch sharks left and right. Now, a shark this size will never affect them, but like, little one. Where there's a little one, there's gotta be a big one, right? They always do. I wouldn't be mad if you caught a pompano. Have you ever tried pompano? No. See, I'd love for you to catch one. They're really good. We're just a little late, I think. I mean, they're still here. It's just, yeah, 2 weeks ago was definitely better. Well, the water's always murky. No, it's always this color. That's why we're the shark bite capital of the world. Because they can't tell the difference between that and a shark, or and a fish. Like, because the water's so murky. It's like from here to New Smyrna, like that northeast corridor. I mean, they're most of them are non-fatal because they're all curiosity bites. Just because they don't know what it is, but still. Fishy, fishy, swimmy, swimmy, fishy, fishy, swimmy, swimmy. That's the fish song. Come on. I need a... No, we don't want any sharks. Alex, we want no more sharks. Don't do the shark song. Golly, there he is. What do we got? What do we got? Pump it up, come on. Come on. Pump it up! Don't lose it, don't lose it. Nope, Jack Crevalle. Dang it. Similar, not quite the fish we're looking for.
Still edible?
Nope, not edible. That's probably what I had the first time, honestly, looking at all the yellow. Another cat. Hold him like that every time. See, this fin wants to go in there, but it can't. Let's keep that guy away from me.
Thank you.
There we go. Our first spot off the pier. Why are they called a spot? Well, that's why. These are a spot. Just spot. I think it's spot croaker technically. Well, that's that. We're all packed up, ready to go. A lot of trash fish, one keeper whiting. Hopefully that'll be enough to make a fish sandwich. But not many people had luck out here today. They must not have been biting, so on to the next one. All right, y'all, I'm back home with my one keeper whiting. That's okay. It's gonna be my dinner. Let's get the meat. Hit. Not a crazy amount of meat. If I had like 10 more of these fish, that'd be a heck of a meal, but this is gonna do. Let's go. Today, I'm using Merman's Revenge Southern Fish Fry. Just dropped. I haven't tried this one yet, so I'm really excited. Now, the directions call for a dry dip, wet, back to dry. So, I've got these two bowls. We'll have this one be my dry bowl. Ooh, that smells incredible. You can smell the blackened seasoning in there. Oh my Lord. See right there on the back it says made with Merman's Revenge blackened seasoning. Incredible stuff. And then the second one's gonna be our wet rub. Alright. I don't need... It says you can use water, milk, cream. I got some cream, so we're gonna use that because why not? All right, that's perfect right there. Just liquidy enough. Tell me that doesn't look incredible. All right, we've got some olive oil in a pan. Waiting for it to get to heat. My mom taught me this trick. Put some water on your hand. She ready to go, but she gonna pop. All right. So the recipe calls for dry. Oh, it's popping. Dry, wet, Dry. Oh my God, this looks so good. Woo! Dry. Wet. Dry. Woo! Explosion! We're good. We're good. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, that is professional quality at home. Now it's time for my favorite part. I get to eat it. I want to try this one first. Mmm. That has so much flavor. That blackened seasoning is incredible in there. Mmm. I gotta go catch more whiting. This is incredible. Oh. Doing my happy dance. Alright, I'm gonna go eat the rest of this. You guys, have a blessed rest of your day. And thank you for watching another episode of Hooked to Cooked. Ew.